Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this particular video, I am explaining the concept of modular programming, function, advantages of functions in Python programming language. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends and family members, share the video link in various social networks which you are going to use, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Happy learning. Till now we have written so many programs, and as you might have realized that as the problem gets complex, the number of lines in the program increase, which makes the program look bulky and difficult to manage. Based upon the programs till now which you have written, you can have realized that as the problem gets complex, the number of lines in a program increases, due to which the program looks bulky and difficult to manage. The process of dividing a computer program into separate independent blocks of code or separate subprograms with different names and specific functionalities is known as modular programming. So what is a modular programming? The process of dividing a computer problem into separate independent blocks of code or separate subproblems, and each of those separate blocks of code and separate subproblems is named with a different name and specific functionalities. In programming, the use of function is one of the means to achieve modularity and reusability. So why we use the function? The main thing is reusability and then modularity. It means dividing a complex problem into separate independent subproblems, and another one is reusability. Reusability in the sense the code can be used a number of times and it can be used in number of applications as well as the programs. It is reusability, and dividing a problem into subproblems, that is the modularity. It is the main reason why we use the function. What actually the function means? The function can be defined as a named group of instructions that accomplish a specific task when it is invoked. Function can be defined as a named group of instructions that accomplish a specific task when it is invoked. For example, factorial. If it is a function, what it will do? It will calculate the factorial of a given number. So here there will be a set of instructions in a function called factorial which will calculate the factorial of a number. So here the task is to calculate the factorial of a number. So when that particular function, that is a factorial, is invoked, it will be calculating factorial, and that is defined under one block, and that block is named as a factorial, and this is called as a function. A function can be defined as named group of instructions that accomplish a specific task when it is invoked. Once defined, a function can be called repeatedly from different places of the program without writing all the codes of the function every time. That means once you define a function, it can be called number of times from different places, and you need not to write the code every time wherever you want to use that function. Even it can be called from inside the another function also. So how you can make a call to a function? Just by writing the name of the function and passing the required parameters, if any. A function can be invoked by simply writing the name of the function and passing the required parameters, if any. The programmer can define as many number of functions as desired while writing the code. there is no any limitation that how many functions the user can write. User can write as many as function as desired by them. That means how many functions they want in a program, all those functions they can write it, and there is no any limitation for defining a function in a program. Advantages of function. Why we need to use the function? What is the advantages of using the functions? As I told, modularity and reusability is the main purpose for using the function. Other than that, even we have the other advantages also. Let us see them one by one. So first one, increases readability. This is especially a better way to understand the program when the program code is longer. So particularly for longer code, as by using a function, the program is better organized and easy to understand. As I told, when we have a complex problem that can be divided into separate problems, and each of the separate problems is called as a module, right? So which is defined in terms of functions. Then that particular complex program looks a smaller one because each of the code has been implemented by a function, right? So function we use for organizing the program, and it is very easy to understand them. Second, reduces code. Reduce code in the sense as the same code is not required to be written at multiple places in a program. This also makes debugging easier. As I told, the function can be invoked or called as many as times required by the user. In all those times, you need not to write the same code again and again. Just you need to call a function so that the length of the program will be decreased. So that is reduces code length. The next, increases reusability, as functions can be called from another function or another program. Thus, we can reuse or build upon already defined functions and avoid repetition of writing the same piece of code. The function can be called from another function, it can be called from another program, and even you can also reuse the functions which have been already defined, so that no need of writing the code or the same piece of a code. So that what happens, it increases the reusability. Means which have been already defined, that you can use it from another function or in another program. Those can be used. For that purpose it is increases reusability. Then the next advantage is work can be easily divided among team members and completed in parallel. As an example, you need to create an arithmetic operations, a simple calculator to perform arithmetic operation. For example, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So each of them, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, those can be implemented by writing a separate functions, and each of them can be done by a team member along the side. That means each of them parallelly can design those functions. Then after that, those can be incorporated and that can be used in a program. So that what happens, the work can be easily divided among team members and completed in parallel. That means it reduces the time needed to write the program. So this is just a simple example I have told. In reality, there will be many situations where you can divide the work among the team members, and all those team members can develop them in parallel. So these are regarding modular programming, what is meant by function, the advantages of function in Python programming language. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends and family members, share the video link in various social networks which you are going to use, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Happy learning.